What's going on, guys, and welcome to Somewhere in SoCal. My name is Mike Devlak, and on this channel, I show you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal. In today's video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys basically what are the best places to live in all of Southern California. So we're going over LA County, we're going over San Diego, Orange County, and also going over the Inland Empire, which combines Riverside and San Bernardino counties. All right, I have the added benefit of helping you because I've lived in all four of these areas at some point in my life. All right, I grew up in Los Angeles County. When I went to college, I was down in San Diego. When I got married, I was in Orange County. And then currently, now that I've got a family, I moved out to the Inland Empire. I'm in Riverside County. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to hop onto the computer. I'm going to show you guys a little bit, kind of like the 30,000 foot view of everything in these different areas. We'll go over some of the best places to live in each of these areas, probably about 5 or 6 in each of these spots, some of the top cities according to niche.com. All right, we'll go over some of those cities. I'm going to go over where the airports are, sports venues, cool things to do, amusement parks, all kinds of stuff on top of just talking about how, the price of houses in these areas and giving you guys kind of a good idea. So whether you're someone who's looking to move from, San Diego to the Inland Empire, or basically somewhere within Southern California, or you're somewhere else across the country moving in, whether it's Chicago, New York, San Francisco, Seattle. All right, I've got people from all over moving to these areas. So I'm going to give you guys some pretty good info. I think we'll dive into the map and kind of show you what's going on. At any point during this video, if you would like me to film a video for you about one of these, go ahead and drop it in the chat. All right, I am more than happy to go out and do stuff for you. I work for you. All right, so you want to see one of these areas in more detail, drop it in the the comments below. I will go out and add something like that to my film schedule. All right, I've done it a lot here recently where people are dropping comments. I go out and film these areas that I didn't necessarily have on my list. So if you want to see one of these areas in more detail, go ahead, put it in the comments. And then at any point, if you think any of these places is yours somewhere in SoCal, go ahead and reach out to me. My contact information is going to be in the description below. I'd be more than happy to have myself or someone on my team assist you in these various areas. Like I mentioned, I have lived in all four of these areas. I can give you some pretty good insight on pretty much anywhere that you're going to ask me about today. So without further ado, let's dive into the screen here. Alrighty, guys. So as I mentioned on the intro, we are going over the best places to live in California, and these aren't my rankings. I'm not allowed to give you my rankings. All right, these are going to these are coming from niche.com. All right, I will drop a link to this down in the description below. But basically, you'll see what I did here is I went on niche.com, found best places to live in California according to these guys. There's different rankings here for different things that you guys can see here, but I'm obviously doing only Southern California because that's what me and my team cover. All right, so you'll see some dots here. So just so you can see kind of where I'm getting this list from, I just wanted to share that with you. But let's go in and just start talking a little bit about the various areas here. So as I mentioned before, I'm going to split this up into 4 parts. We've got LA County, we've got Orange County, San Diego County, and then the Inland Empire, which is San Bernardino and Riverside counties. All right. So I do want to, first things first, go over price points in these different areas. So whether you're watching this video as someone who's going to move within Southern California from one county to another, all right, or, like I said, you're living somewhere else in the country, moving to Southern California, trying to figure out what the best spot is for you. I wanted to share some numbers and some data first to help you guys out. So before we get into the actual cities and talking about the price points in these cities, I just want to give you like a general overview of the 4 areas and what pricing looks like there. So I kind of, pulled up my MLS thing here to show you guys some of the stats. You see the average house the median sales price for a single family home in LA County is $940, or at 1.275 million in Orange County, 980,000 in San Diego County, and then in Riverside County we're at 607,000. Now this dashboard only lets me pull up 4 areas. San Bernardino County is just a little bit above $500,000. So I guess if you want to call the Inland Empire as a whole, I don't know, let's call it $555,000. All right. So that just to kind of give you guys some anchor points as we talk about these different neighborhoods and these different cities. We talk about prices there. So once again, that's the median price for single family homes in those counties. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to pull up this map. I'm also going to link this map for you guys down below too. All right, it's got all kinds of stuff. It's obviously going to have the cities that we're going to talk about today, about 20 cities we're going to talk about. Like I said, about 5 in each of those areas. Show you all the major airports, sporting venues, amusement parks, and then other cool things to do. So first things first, let's just back off and just talk about cities. All right, so I'm going to start off in LA County right here. So you'll see right here, we're going to have Santa Monica. Santa Monica, obviously a great spot. If you've ever watched a sporting event on TV, they always have those drone flyovers of the Santa Monica Pier and downtown LA and all that stuff. So Santa Monica is a premier destination like for tourists, but it's also one of the best places to live, all right? Average price here for a single family home, or sorry, not average, median, remember. I might mess up and keep saying average, but I mean median, all right? So just note, these are all median prices that I wrote down, all right? $1.9 million is the median price there. Now, as we go through this, these are the median total prices, all right? So there's probably some condos and townhomes mixed in here, all right? One in particular, I'm gonna tell you that there's a giant gap, there's a retirement community, so I'm gonna touch on that a little bit later. All right, but we're 1.9 million in Santa Monica. Going up north a little bit here, we're gonna have South Pasadena, all right? If you're a football fan, you've watched the Rose Bowl, all right? The Rose Bowl, UCLA, that's in Pasadena. Lots of concerts and that sort of stuff. Pasadena has I got a really cool feel to it, really wide lots. It feels luxurious when you're driving through there, certain parts of Pasadena. So it looks like you're driving through a movie set, honestly. So a really cool neighborhood there. South Pasadena median average price is 1.68 million. All right, staying in LA County. All right, we're gonna move down here. This area, I have a video on this. This is like one of the biggest secrets in LA. All right. The South Bay, that's what this area is called here, is one of like LA's best kept secrets, apparently. There's a lot, if I went further than 5 on this list, majority of them are gonna be in the South Bay here, which apparently not a lot of people know about. But anyways, so we're gonna have Manhattan Beach up here. All right, Manhattan Beach, really cool. One, it's a beach, you're right on the beach. They've got a pier, lots of nightlife and good restaurants, and you don't know who you're gonna rub elbows with down in Manhattan Beach. All right, Manhattan Beach, the median price is 2.55 million. All right, right next to Manhattan Beach is Hermosa Beach. All right, Hermosa Beach is gonna have more, you are gonna have your single family homes, but you're also gonna have, townhomes and condos and that sort of thing. Hermosa Beach, there we go again. The median price is gonna be $2.5 million. All right, you'll see here, Hermosa Beach Pier is where like the main nightlife is in the South Bay. Lots of like bars and cool spots on the pier there in Hermosa. Then we move down and guess what? Bordering Hermosa Beach is gonna be Redondo Beach. All right, so that is going to be our 5th one here in LA. Now Redondo Beach, they have their own pier. It's a little bit I don't know, it's not as modern. They're talking about redoing the pier and that sort of thing, and putting like a mall on the water. But in Redondo Beach, we're looking at a 1.485 million median price. So this whole area is really a really cool spot to live within Southern California. Within LA County. Next up, we're going to move over to Orange County. All right, in Orange County, we're going to go over a couple spots here. Get my notes together. All right, so in Orange County, we're going to start at the furthest point north that we've got here. All right, so we're going to be in Rossmore. All right, Rossmore, let me just zoom in a little bit. All right, it's going to be south of Cerritos, kind of close to Long Beach. The median price in Rossmore, let me find on my list here, $1.43 million is the median home price here. Now, just south of that, still next to Long Beach, is going to be Seal Beach. All right, Seal Beach is the one that I mentioned earlier that's a little bit wacky. All right, the median sales price for Seal Beach is only $390,000, but please keep in mind that there is like a major like senior living area here with like mobile homes and stuff. So I included those for the median prices in this. The actual the median price of single family homes in Seal Beach is $1.45 million. All right, so there's a huge gap there. I didn't get as granular with these other areas because the numbers weren't that this far off, right? This is, there's $1 million difference between like the median and then the single family median. So I did want to make that clear here. All right, you'll see this, at Disneyland. I'll go over that later. All right, going further down the coast, one of the next best places to live in Orange County is going to be Newport Beach. Alrighty, you're right on the water. They do some cool Christmas Christmas light boat parade thing in the marina there. All right, so really cool spot there in Newport Beach. The the median price in Newport is going to be $3.025 million for that beach, luxury beach living down there in Orange County. Going up here, we're gonna have Irvine. A lot of you, I'm sure, have heard of Irvine, I would imagine. All right, Irvine is honestly, it's one of my favorite places in all of Southern California. If I moved back, outside of where I'm at now, I would probably look to move closer to Irvine. There's tons of stuff for kids in Irvine. It's just a really big kind of modern city, and it's huge. Lots of parks, shopping, really close to a lot of different things that we'll go over later. The median price here is going to be $1.44 million. All right, there is actually a lot of townhome living in Irvine as well. So there's lots and lots of options there. Going further north, the last stop in Orange County, we're going to have North Tustin. All right, North Tustin, the average. I said it again. The median is $1.26 million there. So that's going to kind of wrap up our top 5 areas in Orange County. Sorry, guys, brain fart. All right, now we're going to go into the Inland Empire. All right, because there's multiple counties here, I think I'm going over 6 or 7 cities in here, but we'll start with the furthest western one, I guess. We're going to talk about the city of Eastvale. All right, Eastvale is an up and coming area, lots of new builds. It's really blowing up. There's a lot of there was a lot of open land there, and now they're putting cities. So Eastvale, the median price is $900,000. Moving along over to the 10 over here. All right, Loma Linda, another area, Loma Linda University out there, really close to Redlands, which was a really good spot. Loma Linda, the median is $663. Moving over to Redlands. All right, Redlands is like I said earlier, Redlands is definitely a diamond in the rough. All right, I went to Redlands for the first time about 2 years ago for my wife's cousin's graduation. Went to this like downtown area in Redlands. Super cool. All right, I mean, it feels like I don't know. To me, it feels like if you watched a movie about the Midwest and how the town feels like a downtown and, cool nightlife and like bricks and like that, really like has a lot of character, I guess is what I should say. So I really like Redlands. The median price in Redlands is $588,000. All right. Once again, the prices are going to vary there a little bit. The single family homes are going to be more than that. All right. So really cool spot there in Redlands. All right. Moving along here. Let me see what else I got on this map. I thought I put something in the mountains. All right. So if you talk about the mountains, someone has a cabin. It's gonna be up in Big Bear up there. All right. But let's go down now into Riverside County. All right. We've got Murrieta. All right, Murrieta is just north of Temecula. You guys have probably heard of Temecula. I'm going to talk about it next. All right, Temecula's got wine country. It's a little bit more of the established. It's been, I guess more established is what I would say. So Murrieta's just north of that, and life is really creeping up the 215 here with things blowing up all over the place, new communities. So, anyways, Murrieta, the median price, you're looking at $645,000. All right, let's go back down to Temecula. I've just talked about that a little bit. This whole area in general, guys, blowing up, lots of family life and stuff like that. All right, Temecula, the median, it's gonna be $731,000. All right, and I wanted to touch on the desert. All right, Palm Desert was probably just slightly outside of the list of the top 5, but I did want to throw some of that desert life living on here. All right, I go to Palm Desert all the time to vacation. We stay at the villas, the Marriott villas there on one of the golf courses. I play 2 or 3 times a year, take the kids out to the pool. They got a great pool area there. But anyways, I go there for golf and vacation, but someone's gonna go there to live and do all that, fun stuff in Palm Desert. The median price in Palm Desert is $578. You're gonna have a wide variety there. Obviously, it's a good place to retire. So you're gonna have townhomes and condos, but you're also gonna have like mega mansions with tons and tons of space. So just realize the median there is $578. And then we'll go down into San Diego right now. All right, San Diego, we've got Carlsbad right along the water right here. All right, we're looking at a median price of $1.22 million. You'll see all these ones in San Diego right along the water. Next up, we got Encinitas. Encinitas is going to be $1.713 million for the median. I'll go inland a little bit just to break it up. Rancho Santa Fe, this one, Guys, beautiful, beautiful homes here. All right. Rancho Santa Fe, we're looking at a median of 4.25 million. All right, so if you want tons of space, you want your own little compound, but you want that, beach life kind of, you're really close to the water, but you're down in San Diego, Rancho Santa Fe is an excellent spot to be. All right, moving back toward the water, we got Solana Beach. All right, Solana Beach, we're looking at a median price of 2.42 million. Then we've got Del Mar. All right, hopefully you probably heard of the Del Mar racetrack. There's an Air Force base down there as well. Del Mar, the median price we're looking at, see my list here, Del Mar, 2.7 million bucks. Alrighty, and then probably one of my favorite places in San Diego is Coronado. All right, I actually had a convention down there a couple months ago where I stayed on Coronado, or actually, I actually stayed across from Coronado, but the convention was on Coronado, so I'd drive across the bridge, get into the town there. Guys, these houses are sweet, all right? There's like a really cool old school feel to it. You got like your own little island to it. You got to go over the bridge. You got great views of downtown San Diego too. So if I were to move down to San Diego, I think I would probably go to Coronado personally. The average, I keep saying that, the median price in Coronado is $2.575 million down there. All right, so really cool lifestyle down there. It's pretty quiet with great views, and you're on the water, so pretty cool stuff there. All right, next up, all right, we've gone over all the places we want to live, right? I'm gonna leave those up. All right, next up, I just want to show you guys the airports. All right, so you'll see the black dots are the places that we just talked about. The green is going to be the airports. All right, so you got the San Diego airport down here. You're going to have, this is going to be John Wayne, which is in Irvine. That's the Orange County airport. All right, Long Beach has its own airport. All right, it's not, I wouldn't say it's one of the more major ones, but you do have a lot of domestic flights here. Obviously, you got LAX here, huge international airport. You got the Burbank airport up here, so maybe if you lived in Pasadena or Santa Monica, maybe you want to take maybe the Hollywood Burbank airport. All right, if you're living in San Bernardino or Riverside, in these areas, all right, you got Ontario as an option. All right, it's a really good, easy in and out airport without having to drive all the way to San Diego or to LA. So you got options there. We're also going to have this airport in Palm Springs International Airport. All right, so if you are in Redlands, maybe that's faster for you than going to Ontario. Probably not, but you might have a better deal or something. But I just want to show you guys where these various airports were, and then obviously you got the San Diego airport down here. I think I touched on that already. All right, so the next thing I wanted to touch on after the airports was going to be the sports venues. All right, sports venues, like whether you care about sports or not, these venues are going to host tons and tons of events. So these, yellow baseballs are the sporting area. So obviously we got Petco Park down in San Diego. All right, I am not a Padre fan, but that is my favorite stadium. I've traveled the country I've probably gone to, I don't know, half the stadiums in the major leagues. All right, Petco Park is my favorite stadium. It's got great views. It's in the Gaslamp district. There's lots of stuff to do down there. Hotels all around. So actually, one time we actually, it was last year, we went to a game down there. We got those electric scooters, the Birds. I think it was a Bird. Anyways, we're just driving around the gas amp on electric scooters. It was so much fun. So we got that. There is a soccer down there. I think it's a women's soccer league down there as well, where San Diego State has their new stadium. I didn't put that on the map. All right, but you're gonna have Angel Stadium and the Anaheim Pond right here, where the Angels play here, obviously, and then across the way the Anaheim Ducks play there as well. All right, in the South Bay, you actually have a couple different things going on. All right, so you've got Dignity Health Sports Park. All right, used to be called the Home Depot Center. All right, when the Chargers first moved to LA, this is where they played their games. All right, this is where the LA Galaxy plays. So you got concerts and soccer and all kinds of stuff going on there. All right, also in the South Bay is that giant stadium that hosts the Super Bowl, the SoFi Stadium. All right, Rams play there, Chargers play there. Lots of cool events and concerts in this area. So that is really, you'll see it's really close to LAX. All right. Then going further up the 110 freeway here, all right, you're going to have the LA Coliseum. This is where USC football plays. I think LAFC, the soccer team, their stadium is right by there too. So you got lots of stuff here in LA. All right, right here, we're going to have a Dodger Stadium. Obviously, that's where the Dodgers play concerts there. I missed it on here. I don't know how the hell I missed it. Or maybe I put it as something else. Staples Center or for Crypto Arena, whatever it's called now, right? But where the Lakers play and tons of concerts are is gonna be right here in downtown LA, where the 10 and the 110 meet in this area. All right, and then I mentioned the Rose Bowl a little bit earlier, concerts, UCLA football, all kinds of stuff there. So I think that pretty much wraps up the major sporting stuff I wanted to address. All right, next up, we're gonna bring up the amusement park. So if you have kids or you're a thrill seeker, all right, you're gonna need to know where the amusement parks are, where you're gonna go for fun. All right, obviously the most popular one in Southern California is going to, it's Disneyland. All right, Disneyland and California Adventure are, both Disney parks. They're right next to each other here in Anaheim, really close to Angel Stadium and the Anaheim Pond as well, where the Ducks play. All right, but really close to that people don't necessarily know about is going to be Knott's Berry Farm. All right, Knott's Berry Farm is going to have regular roller coasters. Obviously, Disneyland and California Adventures are a little bit, I guess, tamed down. They do have some roller coasters like California Adventures. All right, but Knott's Berry Farm is where you're going to go to have, I guess, I don't know how to explain it better, but just roller coasters. They have a water park there as well called SoCal City. All right, so keep that in mind. I'm going to go down south to San Diego really quickly. All right, you got Legoland. I went to Legoland for the first time about a year and a half ago. It was awesome. I don't even like Legos. I thought Legoland was really cool. I think they have a water park there as well. All right, staying in San Diego, we got SeaWorld. I freaking love SeaWorld. Take the kids there at least once a year. And same thing with the zoo. All right, San Diego Zoo is awesome. It's huge. You're gonna get so freaking tired walking around that thing. But there's, I love the zoo. All right, so let's go back up here. Let's see what I missed in LA. I missed that one. Got the LA Zoo. All right, it's a little bit smaller than the San Diego Zoo. All right, but same, you can get that done in a day. San Diego Zoo, you might want to take 2 days. You can get it done in one. And San Diego, I didn't put it on here, but they also have the Wildlife Park, which is super cool. That's going to be in this Escondido area. One other amusement park that I wanted to go over is going to be Six Flags Magic Mountain. All right, this is for kind of further north of LA. This is like, if you love roller coasters, I think there's Six Flags all across the country, right? But if you like absolutely love roller coasters and that sort of thing, like this is the spot to go in Southern California. Tons and tons of roller coasters. They also have a water park called Hurricane Harbor. So that pretty much wraps up the amusement parks. All right, last thing, other things to do, other fun stuff. All right, let's just check some of these out. All right, you got the Santa Monica Pier. I mentioned that earlier. All right, when I was in high school, we used to go there and hang out, talk with some of the homeless people. It was kind of fun. They thought I was, I don't know, they were on something. They thought I was a movie star or something. So, anyways, that was fun to go in high school. It's always fun to go on the roller coasters, hang out on the pier, do the promenade, that whole thing. Over here we got Catalina Island. If you're not from Southern California, Catalina Island is really awesome. You take the Catalina Express from Long Beach or Huntington Beach. Not Huntington, somewhere in Orange County. It might be San Clemente or down in San Diego. You take the Catalina Express, go over here, depending where you're coming from, about 45 minutes to an hour of a boat ride. Really cool. You're going to go into Avalon. There's lots of bars and restaurants on the beach, some cool stuff for the kids. You can ride ATVs, go snorkeling, all kinds of really cool stuff to do in Catalina. What else do we got here? I already talked about wine country out here in Temecula. Tons and tons. There's probably dozens of wineries out there. Something really cool to do on the weekends. Just, the views are incredible too. You got good sunsets if you go at nighttime. Pretty good food, good atmosphere, live music. Go chill, relax. Get your wine tasting on. Go further out into the desert. You got the Empire Polo Club. So if you are into music and festivals, right, this is where Stagecoach is out here. Stagecoach for country music. You got Coachella out there as well. So lots of events and stuff out there. There's actually a lot of people who own investment properties out here and they run them out. Now the regulations change from city to city. But there are people like I have a buddy who has an investment property in Indio. All right. He makes his whole yearly mortgage, like the amount needed in the month of April when those are. So if you're someone looking to invest, there might be opportunities out here. And then in San Diego, we've got the Gaslamp District. Alrighty, so tons and tons of nightlife and restaurants and really cool things to do down in the Gaslamp. I love the Gaslamp. I mean, every time I go I go to San Diego, it's I don't know, it puts a smile on my face. Even just talking about it right now, it puts a smile on my face. I love San Diego. It's probably one of my favorite places in the world. So that is pretty much it. So yeah.
All right, guys. So that was the top places to live in Southern California, according to niche.com. We went over LA, Orange County, the Inland Empire, and San Diego County to show you about, 4 to 5 of the top spots in each of these areas and some cool things to do within Southern California and around these areas. So if one of these places is yours somewhere, feel free to go ahead and reach out. My contact information is down below. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Also, if you want to see some more information on one of these places, you want to send me out to go film a throw up a video of what it's like to live in one of these spots, drop that in the comments below. I would absolutely love to go out and film one of these videos specifically for you and whatever you drop in the comments. So I'm here to help assist you guys in seeing what it's like to actually live in certain places. All right, so like I said, drop something down in the comments below. That way I can go out and assist you and figure out what the right spot is for you in your situation. So also do the things like subscribe, tap that notification bell. That way you're staying up to date on everything going on in the Southern California real estate market. I'm posting videos just like this and even other videos with neighborhood tours and house tours and model home tours pretty much every week. So do the stuff, follow along, and I'd be happy to assist you. In the meantime, YouTube's gonna throw up a video up here, recommendation that they think that you're gonna like this one. I'm also gonna put a playlist up here with things to know about moving to Southern California. So yeah, see you guys.